Hi Aries, welcome to your mid-month reading. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this time. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. For the month of February, as usual, I have two special sales offers available, and for this month, both are inspired in the theme of love and relationship matters. So if you would like to know more details about it, I will leave some of it in the description box below, or you can email me to also know more info about my other tarot services. If you would like to donate and support my channel, you can do that by following the PayPal link, which is also down below, such as my Facebook and Instagram page. So, Aries, it does feel like for some of you, this mid-month period, it's all about being able to break free from some sort of obsession or negative thought pattern that it's a constant that keeps you from moving forward or accomplishing great things. I feel like some of you Aries have a lot of goals that you reach, have a lot of promise when it comes to successfully attaining your wishes and desires, professionally speaking, but also speaking in terms of expansion of your life. But something is keeping you from achieving that. It's like it's at your reach. You can see that. You know that you have it in you. You know that you could get there. But there's a level of negative thinking. There's an attachment to something or someone. There is some sort of living condition as well for some of you that does not allow you to have this energy bloom and make its own magic. It's like an energy that is holding your wings, right? So that it keeps you or prevents you from flying, exploring, traveling, moving. Something keeps you from moving where you should be heading. And you have the Nine of Swords as your opportunity. So there's a chance to acknowledge what this type of negative, anxious, obsessive type of thinking is about. And I believe that you had a similar message, or I actually feel like you had the Nine of Swords in your January reading. So you might want to listen to that as well. But regardless, there's a chance here for you to understand what it is that is keeping you wide awake at night, what it is that is making you feel in a constant state of worry, terror, freaking out about the same things and not doing much about it, what it is that it keeps you in the dark, what it is that it keeps you thinking about something that you shouldn't think about, something that you should be at your own it's like there's something for some of you that this is about a relationship. You're attached to the thought of an ex or a toxic association of sorts. It's like you can't quite move forward or erase the thought, erase whatever residual negative energy lies with you. And for some of you Aries, this is a real issue. It's like it's not something to not take seriously. Like it's okay to be with that energy. I feel like in your case it's not. It's something that's sinking you deeply into a state of depression or just paranoia and not seeing beyond it, not seeing your life beyond something that has created a negative um, attachment of sorts. Some of you are negatively attached to an experience, and because of it, you can't leave where you are. Some of you don't know how to leave a relationship. Some of you are in a relationship that is very toxic, very unhealthy, and you are aware of it and growing every day more aware of it, but you don't know how to leave, where there's a lack of clarity because it's in the Nine of Swords energy. There's a lack of clarity. It's like you don't know how to break free from something that prevents you from moving forward. For some of you, this is about love. For others of you, this is about your life as a whole. There's a feeling of not being able to go where you want to go. Some of you have plans that either might be delayed or you might give up on them. There's that feeling of some of you giving up on your plans. Some of you, this could be plans of traveling or going somewhere or advancing with a project, as you have the Chariot as your advice. Be mindful of the choices you make. The choices you make during this period of time, because there's the right path and the wrong path. There's a light path and there's a dark path. What I want to say about that is that you need to be conscious of where you're heading and choosing to head, because it feels like there's one path that is positive. There's one path that would take you easily into success, and there's one path that is about deepening of your fears, deepening of darkness, deepening of all the negative energy that you already are familiar with. So it's just a conscious choice that needs to be made when it comes to your plans. So if you're giving up on something, you need to really seriously consider why. If you're embarking on a journey, if you're starting something or deciding to go somewhere, there's also that need to consider why. So it's not a moment to take things lightly, and you might want to, but there's this inability at the same time to be in a light mode. So you might want at times to be in this positive mindset, but it just feels like it's not at your reach. Some of you could be having nightmares, actual nightmares, like disturbances throughout your sleep. It could be that you're just not feeling mentally capable. There's this type of feeling mentally ill, so you could feel like you can't think properly, you can't make right decisions, you can't communicate the way you would like to. There's a lot of insecurities for some of you, Aries, when it comes to speech. Some of you have something to say or something you would like to say or do, but you're finding it so hard. It's like so hard to break free and to just do it, right? To find that release of thought or the release of words. If it's about love, you could be wanting to say something to someone, but you're somehow intimidated by this person, or this person's energy for you feels so terrifying. It's like an energy of someone that can see right through you. And so when someone can see right through us, there's a danger of using our weaknesses, right, against. So some of you are afraid of being the vulnerable version of you and being honest with what's up with you, because you're afraid to give away your weaknesses and fearing that someone will use this against you. And this could be about love or about any other sort of relationship. It could be that you're struggling to be on the same page with someone because of this, because you're expecting the worst about this person. Some of you, it's about you're expecting the worst about someone when it comes to their reaction to whatever you want to say or do. Actually, being that the advice is a Chariot, it could be that this person you're fearing coming clean about or saying something you're deeply afraid to say could actually end up being on the same page with you. It's just that there's this negative energy that needs to be transmuted first on your own. Is not, you might be projecting this to the outside, but it feels like it's really your work, like your duty. Like you need to make this big clearing of negative energy. Some of you, it's like you're putting past fears into new relationships or new opportunities, and that's the problem. It's like you're putting into the new the old, and you're quite obsessive about whatever this is. It's like you can't stop thinking about this. So throughout mid-February, it could be a lot in the mind, but not in the right way. Obsessively thinking about something or someone, or how to figure, your life out. Some of you, is just about you want to figure your life out and you don't know how to do that. There's a lack of assistance as well that could be a problem with some of you, like you want guidance. Some of you, feels like you should be elsewhere, whatever it is that you're looking for is elsewhere. So there's that feeling of perhaps there needs to be a change of scenario, a change of the place where you live, a change of home, or a change of relationship, a change of job. There needs to be a change. It feels that strongly in order for you to find a healthier mindset and a happier state of living. So I hope you have a great mid-month. Thank you so much for all of you that have been liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and donating to my channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hopefully we'll see each other soon.